The shocking video was filmed by 2006 champion Michelle Dewberry, who chastises the worker for removing the items. In the footage, she can be heard pleading with the man, who works for Lameth Council, to not throw away the cardboard, sleeping bag and umbrella. But he refuses and drives away after admitting that he knows the possessions belong to a homeless man sleeping rough in the public park in South London. She shared the video on Twitter, adding that she was in shock after witnessing the removal. The businesswoman posted, "I'm sheltering from rain under canopy. Homeless man sleeps here. His cardboard, sleeping bag and umbrella are here to stay. Driven this. At Lameth Council the guy said he works for you. His lorry was full of blankets and sleeping bags. This isn't okay. We shouldn't let this happen." Share this article. Share in the video. The unknown council employee can be heard saying that the homeless man should have taken his belongings with him. In response, Michelle says, "What do you mean take it with him? Take it with him where he's homeless? You can't take someone's sleeping bag. It's absolutely freezing cold. What are you doing?" She adds, "This is where somebody is sleeping, and you know that. What are you doing? This is somebody who has absolutely nothing, who is trying to keep themselves warm, and you know that, don't you?" In response, the undeterred man, who loads the gear into a golf cart, can be heard replying, "Yes." She shared a photograph of the man's belongings neatly piled up in the corner before they were removed. In another tweet, she added, "I am so upset by what I've just seen. I was actually in shock that someone could knowingly do that to another human being who is down on their luck." Peter Campbell blasted, "This heartless Jobsworth should have to sleep outside to see what it's like. I hope this goes viral, and, more importantly, at Lameth Council returns these belongings." Francis Jaco claimed that he walks past the site every day and frequently sees two homeless people sleeping there. Robert Betting replied, "Well done, Michelle. That is an awful thing to do to the very neediest in our communities." Angela Templeton added, "Good for you for challenge him, although he didn't give a damn. It's a bloody disgrace. The thought of that poor person coming back to that spot to find his stuff gone is heartbreak." Councillor Paul Gadsby, Lameth Cabinet member for Housing, defended the video. He said, "Lameth does a huge amount of work to help vulnerable people who find themselves at threat from homelessness or find themselves sleeping rough. Despite devastating government cuts to the council's budget, we have a rough sleeping team that is out day and night providing support to those in need." In this case, an individual had been sleeping at this location every night for 4 weeks. "As with all rough sleepers, we spoke to the gentleman continually and offered him support into local hostel accommodation so that he did not need to sleep outside. However, he was adamant that he wants no support or help." Council officers said several times that if he continues to leave possessions in a public park, they would be removed. That was enacted today. Our outreach team will continue trying to get him into more appropriate accommodation. Do councils have the power to remove homeless people's belongings? Councillor Paul Gadsby, Lameth Cabinet member for Housing, said the man had refused support from the council's rough sleeping team. Mr. Gadsby said he had been warned by council officers that if he continued to leave his possessions in a public park then they would be removed. According to Lameth Council's website, their officers aim to investigate and remove rubbish dumped in a public place within 4 days. It is not clear if the possessions of homeless people are classified as rubbish. But many councils have a policy of engaging with the person sleeping rough and giving them notice of any removal of their belongings. They also often advise them to take their possessions with them during the day to avoid them being damaged.